I should just start every blueprint segment with a channel point bet. Do we roll credits today? Or do we just do a whole bunch of completely unrelated nonsense? One sec. I need to open up. Well, actually, I need to show the game first off. There we go. That will go a long way. I need to open up my notes. Very important. Okay. Do we get a tomb today? That is the question, isn't it? Oh, what we do get is a starting resource amount. Alright, so... Oh, nice. We're gonna start this run with 3 keys, 2 gems, 27 coins, a compass, a sleeping mask, a chronograph, and a lockpick. And 90 steps. So... You got a Switch pre-order? Hell yeah. Fuck. I hate this game. What is this nonsense, dude? How is it this hard to spawn the tomb once? I'm not, like... Alright, coat check, or burning glass, a freezer. That'd be kind of funny, but no. Alright, let's just do the pantry for right now. Clock tower, chapel. I guess we take the chapel. I guess it's a bishop, and we can say hi to our piggy bank. Yeah, you know, now that I think about it, poor Sundi probably never even got a piggy bank in the chapel. That's just sad. What a life to live. Sledgehammer. You didn't either? Sure. You're not... That's not incorrect, but, you know, it's... You don't have a running joke of quitting early, you know? Like, getting a lucky run. You played for a good chunk of time. Alright, man, they really want me to have the freezer today. Are we noticing this? Alright, what book do we want to order? You know what? Why don't we grab Marion's last book? A New Clue. Maybe it does have clue in the name. Oh, I know why they're offering it. Because of the chronograph. While drafting, you are more likely to draw time-based tomorrow, or like tomorrow rooms while drafting. I forgot about that. That's why we're seeing all these. Alright, what we got? Bro, I have 14 gems, 6 keys. And I'm just started. Hey, Spider-Man. How hard are the puzzles so far? Do you need any outside help? I have definitely not needed outside help. I haven't rolled credits yet. I'd say it takes a bit more observation skills than puzzle solving. Like, you definitely need to be observant. I mean, I wouldn't say this is an incredibly hard game. I would say there's like you can roll credits, and it probably isn't going to be some brutal puzzle, and then there are some really tough puzzles after that. It's one of those puzzle games where it's a go as far as you want sort of thing, right? Where you can just you can roll credits and you have some puzzles, but it's nothing brutal, similar to like an Animal Well, right? Where you can roll credits in Animal Well, and you'll have done some puzzle solving and whatnot and had a good time exploring, but you didn't get to anything crazy. And then you can roll credits a second time, I assume, I don't actually have confirmation of that, with some tougher puzzles that are actually going to be pretty challenging. And you need to really be observant and understand what the game has set forth for you. Where you spin 2 or more gems drafting room. Show me find trash while digging. When you draft a red room. Use 10 snaps to gain 20 gold. I don't want to do that. Oh, let's just get 2 dice every time I spend 2 gems. That sounds nice. Always let Missiles play the game. She can speak to her experience as well, of course. That would be my general assessment. Dark room that's going the wrong way. Great. Okay, so we have the... I did grab the sledgehammer and the riding shoes. I have everything I want from there. So let's walk back. Mail room. It's a pretty good place to put a mail room, so sure. Don't even need to go inside. Hallway. I kind of want the clock tower here, to be honest. Damn. Coat check for the burning glass. You know what? Sure. I don't mind doing that. We'll grab it. Might as well. Because maybe we'll run into the, maybe the tunnel or something that we haven't gotten to draft yet. We'll have a burning glass. You never know. Don't really want dead ends. We'll take a spare green room. Ooh, a shovel. Very nice. Drawing room facing the wrong way. Parlor and bedroom also facing the wrong way. It is a conspiracy. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Come on. Oh my god. Puzzles to get to the first credits aren't too bad. If you need to Google things, there are guides out there where you can just read the steps you need and then dip. Did I finish my Celeste level? Finish? No. Did I make progress? Yes. I'm not finishing that Celeste level anytime soon. Alright, let's change offline mode to unlocked. There we go. Patio, no. Freezer, wine cellar, or redraw. Why don't we do redraw? Clock tower. That's not bad. Sure. I guess it's the rook. You wish consoles allowed monster games? You only have Celeste for Switch? It does, I will say, Celeste does occasionally go on sale for like $1.50 or something. So, you know. Broken lever. Could be good. The furnace is tempting, if only because then I could draft a freezer and see what happens. I don't really want a furnace. Actually, you know what? Sure, I'll do it. Nintendo charged you $10. It was worth it. It is worth it. I felt no shame when I bought the game twice. And it's for certain. Any tomb enjoyers? Not around here. so far, Missile, I got bad news for you. It can't appear anymore. What's Tomb Enjoyers? Let's just say there is a room called the Tomb that I have been hunting for a very long time. Oh, man. I kind of want to do it. I kind of want to see what happens when you melt the freezer. But it's such a good run. It's like the perfect run. We would literally get the king. We have so many spaces to grab the study. How do you enter? Hope you're doing well. Oh, my heart. No, I can't, man. I care more about the chess puzzle than that. Parlor, courtyard, sure. Yuki is on your shelf, you'll kill her. That isn't an advisable course, or an advisable reaction, but you know. I found a water bottle, like a spray bottle filled with water to be an adequate solution to this issue. More often than not. How am I encouraging this? Encouraging what? I literally just said, don't inflict bodily harm upon the cat. Instead, a spray bottle is a good solution. Spray bottle violence against innocent kitties. I think they'll be fine. I mean, that's a bold statement, but I think they'll be fine. Alright, let me just walk to the foundation. Yeah. Stick to the shortcut to the foundation here. Alright. Thoughts. Companies should let employees use spray bottles to angry customers to calm them down. It's an idea. Well, satisfying for the employees, I'm not entirely sure the employers will go along, or it will go along with it, or that they want to annoy the customers that much. But I have heard of worse suggestions. Sure. Very nice. Alright, alright folks, so just for context here, we're looking for a very specific room. It's called the study. And we will all be very excited if I draw it. Well, that's not bad. Damn it. Huh, I mean, I could freeze it, to be honest. Do you think that's close enough to the furnace? The study doesn't take gems, I don't think, so we could actually get away with this. Nah, sure, why not? Should you go to McDonald's for a large Diet Coke and fries? You think so? Burger? Nah, don't get a burger at McDonald's. Oh, look, you can see the temperature. Wait, what is this? Wait! You can use the burning glass to melt the ice? A game changer. Which is... What is that? Oh, it's a prism key. Oh, okay. Well, I know what that is. Alright. Thaw only in the event of my death. Ooh, that's exciting. Alright. Yeah, McDonald's burgers are terrible. Their fries can be good. You know, I'm more of a Dr. Pepper person, but you know, that's a respectable order. Thought only in the event of my death. Simon, I had wished for you to read this letter upon first arriving at Mount Holly, but I couldn't risk the contents of these pages falling into unsympathetic hands. My personal freezer should provide quite the safe box, as all the staff have for many years respected my wishes that remains shut and untampered. My favorite snacks were also stored here, but in addition to these delicious treats, it has also for the last 20 years stored many a cryptic message and ciphered note. This nondescript cooler is, in fact, a dubious frozen postbox of chilled secrets. Have you heard of the Children of Blackwater? I have. I have no idea how forthcoming your father has been about the details surrounding your mother's final chapter, the role he thinks I played in that end. I have always denied involvement, to him, to the detectives, to the Crown, and now to you as well. But can I honestly say I had nothing to do with her disappearance? And yes, I speak of disappearance, not death, for I too cling to the hope that her fears are unfounded, and have, occasionally from time to time, caught fragments of information bolster this belief. Fragments of information that have cost me plenty, for our country is never short of opportunists and blackmailers. Still, as I am now dead, I don't want this knowledge to be buried with me, even if that means passing the burden of these fragments on to you, even if that information may weigh even heavier on your head than the crown involved. Unfortunately, this information is a little too precious to entrust entirely to this freezer, as I'm not too confident that the sanctity of my snacks will extend beyond my life. I've always found it best to use multiple baskets when it comes to incriminating eggs, a lesson that I recently learned again when a member of my staff betrayed my confidence. I have placed 8 red envelopes in 8 even more secure locations throughout the estate, and left a hidden message for you among the art that hangs in almost every room in this house. Oh wow, he just explains that. This message is the key to unlocking these secrets, but you must be open in your interpretation, as the message itself harbors multiple double meanings and hidden entendres. One final word of guidance: the safe combinations you are seeking will not be found in writing on the estate, so I hope you haven't been wasting too much time jotting down random invoice numbers and dates. Only by deciphering the many meanings of the 44-character message can you hope to unlock its many mysteries, to each their own letters. Herbert S. Sinclair. Interesting. Ooh, I can go back in here now, too. An upgrade disc. Okay. Not bad. The network servers are finally out of storage, or at least as many as we could fit into the surrounding walls of the grotto off the East Drive. The last few days have been very busy, but I'm glad I was able to take a short break from gardening to help Randolph install the network. It was, after all, the least he could do, since it was I who suggested the final location. We decided that we were going to store the 2 unused servers here in Mount Holly's freezer. They should serve as readily accessible replacements should any of the primary consoles fail. Denny Ravane. Admin key Reva D. I wonder if that means he has his own, or it's, okay. Messages. He really does just explain all that? Yeah, it was a very explicit message, to be honest. One sec. Or, let's... You know, I have kind of been... I will confess, I have kind of been shirking my duty in translating the message, because I thought I had gotten most of it, and I knew what it meant. But if it has a bunch of meanings, I should actually finish translation. Alright, so anyway, so now we're here. Oh, you get this one? What one? Kennel. Alright, so we're looking for the setting. The 2 pictures. Oh, I mean, yeah, that one's not. Oh, hey, we can pet the dog. That's nice. We can pet the dog again. Okay. Alright, enough petting. You don't do anything. Okay, that's paint and pint. Yeah. Concerns chorus. Well, so we want to do anything that, continues exploration, but we can't continue this exploration. God damn it. Alright, oh yeah, I can't spend the gem anyway. So probably no point in walking in there. So let's go in the foundation and go through north exit. Dining room. Sure, that gives us steps. Don't mind if I do. Okay, maid's chambers, sure. Just looking for the study. We just need the study to show up. That's all we care about. Damn it. And if we can't get that, well, let's just try to remove as many dead ends and whatnot. Dr. Pepper slaps, but nowhere carries it. Really? What's this one? Have I done this one? I think so. No, I have not. Alright, what do we got here? Candle. I mean, that looks like... Is that... Match? Let's see. Well, it's a match. A flame. Wait, have I done this one? I should check. I am where? I have not done this one. Okay. What would that be? Is that wheat? No, it's not wheat. Plant. Wait, it could be wheat. Is that wheat? It could be wheat and heat for W? I don't know if I'm convinced. I've convinced myself with that, but it could be. We'll put an asterisk. I'm not sure on that one. I don't know. What else will it be? Match and batch? No, that's 2 letters. Wheat and heat is removing 1 letter. I feel like it probably is that, to be honest, but I don't really know. Let's walk back through the foundation. Let's walk to the dark room here. Yeah, isn't that button kind of weird? Nothing else is glowing. It's ductwork. I wonder if I'm supposed to connect the boiler. Well, I have the boiler room connected. It kind of looks like one of the buttons on here, to be honest. Is it even possible to get there, though? What would be a path? I mean, we can get over there pretty easily. And then we can... We're fully capable of getting onto this box already. I think we just need to put a box here. Oh, which I guess we can do. Oh, then I need a way out. Is the issue, right? Because if I pull this here to be there, well then now I can't get back over. Oh no, I can. Oh, by pulling that. Oh, okay. I mean, I guess it's worth a shot. Fuck. That's just rude. Part of, you know, so on one hand, I kind of want this to be nothing, because I could have done this ages ago. Like, literally forever ago. I kind of want this to be nothing important. I'd be kind of sad if it was something important. And I just, like, completely ignored. In my defense, I thought the goal of getting down here was that ladder. And that. But... damn it, I can press it. This game fucking sucks. Fuck. God, son of a bitch. True. And it's not true, but... ooh, look at all this. Yeah, I guess we didn't need the tomb after all. I'm still gonna say, though, it's ridiculous I haven't gotten the tomb at all. The locked trunk. What the hell? What is this? The green memos in boxes near this box are both flies. Oh boy. The sanctum key is in a blue box. Sanctum key? In a blue box. Well, that's a lie. It's not, so it's not in a blue box. This is a red memo. So it's a lie. So it's not in a blue box. Okay. Oh, what? 6 to my allowance? The sanctum key is in a white box. Didn't I get something about green memos? Green memos found in Hartley's room are always false. Oh. Oh. Okay. I think if Hartley is like the servants, who lives in the servants' quarters, then, you know, the 12 major key memo is complete lie this whole time, but what is this? A sanctum key. Unlocks 1 of 8 doors. What? Huh. Wait a sec. 1 of 8 doors. Interesting. Oh, and this is where I was trying to get to with the boat anyway. So I don't even need the boat. Oh. What? Oh shit, we get access to this thing. One sec, where does this go? Oh, and this is the minecart. And that we pulled it, which gets us this pathway. Oh, I see, which is how you can do that. Got it. Okay. That makes sense. Do these have anything? That has a blueprint, looks like. Oh. Well, that's interesting. I'm kind of stuck here now, but very interesting. Okay. This is a cool setup. Okay, so I want to get over there for sure. That's the cave. There's a minecart entrance over there. One off. Does this also raise it? Oh, no, it doesn't. It turns it. But now I'm stuck. Oh, that gets me here. Perfect. Ah, the full underground map. Okay. Basement. This is the catacombs, yeah, the tomb. There's the mine shaft. 8 is the rotating gear. 9 to the north lever. Oh, the north lever of the mechanarium. Mechanarium is 1 door for each cog room in your house. I mean, yeah, okay. We'll add the mechanarium to the pool. Who in their right minds would not add the mechanarium to their pool? Okay. Anyway. So, now we've got this. I'm guessing what we want to do is now go around to here. So this requires you to have drafted the tomb at least once, it seems. And solve the tomb puzzle to get here to pull the minecart. And we raise this, that gets us over here. And if this just rotates, then I think we're good to go. Rotates. Anything in that corner? Doesn't seem to be the case. Okay. Yes, yes, very fine. Then this gets us here. Allows us to do what? Lower it. This takes us... Now we're just back to the start. Wait. Okay. So... I think I need to... I think I see what I need to do. I want to rotate it... Interesting. So this is a neat puzzle. I'm kind of furious with myself. I haven't gotten it already, but you know. Or hadn't gotten here already, but you know. I think we want to go to that one. That's my guess. This playthrough has been a joy. So every time I've been walking around the Foundation, have you just been in fits of laughter as you watch me walk by that stupid green button? It just rotates it. Abab and I have been messaging each other furiously for days. It's been amazing. Oh, really? There it is. Notice how these are all like kind of shaped like the crescent moon. Not having fun personally. Sorry to hear that. Such is life. And I'm guessing this is the Sanctum. Great. Well, I don't think I can even get in here in this run, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah. Room 46, my ass. No one gives a shit. Room 46 will still be there on the next day. Alright. Locks one of the 8 doors. Oh. Alright. 1 through 8, folks. Which one do we want to open? We get to open one of them. What are we feeling? Lucky number 7. Okay. Sure. This key will permanently open one door in the inner sanctum. Do you wish to use it on this door? Dude, they're all the same. Who knows what it does? That is a sigil. I see. I understand what this puzzle is. So this puzzle is saying the whatever it's called. I forgot what it's called. Fucking son of a bitch. The centerpiece here, the core, that is the core of... Oh wait, not one of the original ones. Is that? Wait a sec. What core is that? That is not one that was in the book. Is that? That's the core of this manor, right? Does that not represent this manor? One sec. We're gonna go gallery diving. I've probably seen that. I've seen it in pictures, but wasn't in the book. Renda Aries. It's close to Renda Aries, but it's definitely not. It's not Finn Aries. Basically, we just need to construct the proper sigil. We've seen that realm before. Seen that realm before. I think it would be mountains, because that's... Or wait a sec. So if that's like where we are right now, potentially? Maybe. I'm not sure. That kind of seems like it. Then... Alright. The... rays. We are in a... Our method of transportation around here would be... Turtleback. I don't think we're riding turtles, so it's not that one. Okay, where's rays? Is that this one? This one. That's interesting that it changes the outside as well. And, okay, the line... Okay, foggy weather. Yeah, so we definitely have foggy weather around here, right? That's about how I would classify this area. So foggy weather is actually the... Oops, not that. Ooh, boy. Yeah, this is actually gonna be kind of tough. This is the wrong one. Wait, which one was the one that did the rays? Not that one. All these are the rays. There we go. We're looking for... What am I looking for? The lines at the end of it. Not that. That. Okay. So that would be that, and then what? How many lines dictates the method of transportation? Roads, streets, and carriages. Or it's horseback and rough trails. I feel like road. I think it's a 4-liner. Ah, shit! Not that way. God damn it! How do I do 4 lines? Oh, there's like an inner. Okay, we're at 4 lines now. You know, I think I'm probably wrong about where this is, but who cares? We'll do this, try it, and then if it doesn't work, then we'll just walk away, and we'll know that we have a big puzzle to continue to solve here. Okay, so then the moats, which are the like things next to the rays, they dictate. You can tell the type of society. Hunter and gatherers, agricultural, metropolitan, academic, industrial, spiritual. It's definitely not metropolitan. Martial. You know what, I think I'm not, you know what, I think at the end of the day, I don't actually know what this area this is talking about, so that's why this is so hard. If I knew what the area this is talking about, I could make more educated guesses about things. So that says this is a spiritual place. I think so. Brute? I'm not brute forcing this. Do you see how many permutations there are, Missile? Let's be reasonable here. I'm just gonna make my best guess, and then we'll go from there. I also want to say academic because there were classes held here. And this would be academic. And then the last thing. That's the moats. What about the corner? Right, the circle. Where's my picture of the inner circle? Border of the sigil. Oh, here it is. Okay. Adorned edge, serving as a container for the information within. There are 8 different borders. Each one corresponds to a different color. Okay, so we're currently on the triangles, which is orange. So what would we say? I also want to say white is the... Okay, I think I don't know what realm this is. I'm just going to be honest. I think I have... This is... I don't know what realm this is, so I can't describe it. But, okay. Or maybe I've described it incorrectly. Alright, but cool. Alright. So something to look forward to there. And apparently we've opened the way to the 46th door. But honestly, who cares? I kinda... Stop. I was more focused on the big puzzles for a long time anyway. Is this it? No. I don't even think I'm gonna be able to get in there. What path could I take that would even get me there? Because I can't spend gems. Right. No gems allowed. So I'm probably gonna have to come back here at some point to re-put the lever or lever down. Okay. All very interesting. The Sanctum, honestly, is the most interesting aspect about all of this. Oh yeah, that's right. I wanted to leave and go back through the dark room anyway. Wait, no, this is the wrong way. I wanted to go the other way. Do I have a... What's the east? The east lever is the Great Hall, I think? I want to say. Oh yeah, I'm still hunting for a study. That's right. That's the whole purpose of all this anyway, is to get the study. Okay, so let us see if we can't find that. Can't hurt. Don't really want to use a prism key. Magnesium, sure. It goes in the right way. The odds of me finding the site here seem on the low side. Especially because we're cutting off one of our options. Point of doing the parlor puzzle. Guess we're using a prism key here. Nope, it doesn't fit. And we're stuck. I could walk all the way around the storeroom, I guess, to try to get it. Is it worth it? Oh no, that is a long ass walk. So I have to go through the foundation. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's not worth it. I am way too lazy to do that. Alright, oh, but that being said, let's go spin this upgrade disc. That is actually something I am not too lazy to do. Also, I'm gonna do the 76 steps, though. I am going to waste them. Let's see. Do we want this burning glass anymore? I don't know. What else do we want, though? Nah, I guess the burning glass still is probably the most interesting thing here to keep around. Okay, upgrade disc, go. Alright, where are we upgrade? Hit me. Bourgeois, okay, that could be decent. I tend to draft a fair amount. 3 apples, so it gives like 6 steps, basically. 2 reroll dice, or 1 gem. It already gives a gem. I kind of like 2 reroll dice, to be honest. That's a pretty nice upgrade. Alright. Let's go ahead into the next round with, or next run with 11 gems. Temporal Manor of Fire and Ice. That's a pretty good name. I like that. Temporal Manor. That's pretty good. 4 tomorrow rooms of Furnace and Freezer. Okay, so now then, the accent. So we want to get a door to the antechamber, then I guess, or open that up. It shouldn't be too hard. All right, we get brass compass, 2 gems, and a magnifying glass. It's okay. Compass is not bad. Then we get our allowance. Alright, these starts are getting a tad ridiculous, I'm not gonna lie. 4 keys, 15 gems, and 47 gold to start the run. Tomb? Yo, Missile, I'm gonna say it's a conspiracy that you can't draft the tomb when the reservoir is empty. That's my conspiracy. Because at the moment I emptied the reservoir, it all broke down. Now, I don't know this for a fact, of course, but I feel like that's what's happened. We grab the library. The den. I like the den more. You think the water floods into the tomb? No, because the reservoir water is in the tank, right? But I don't know. It doesn't necessarily. It's not a conspiracy based in logic. It's a conspiracy based in how could this possibly. How could I possibly not have seen this by now, you know? Does that make sense? Alright, West Wing Hall, very nice. Storeroom, let's just grab a corridor. Those unusual rooms do be unusual, right? Alright, we can draft our friendly neighborhood piggy bank. Go say hi, I guess. Another library ring. Well, I guess we'll take the library. Alright, so what we got here? So, we took A New Clue by Marion Marigold. This book was released after her disappearance. All he needed was to find a new clue. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. If he knew what to do, he'd likely tell you, for you are looking for a new clue too. He had retraced his sketches and studied the files, reviewed all his cases, and gone through the piles of the evidence present and precedents evident. and retrace the steps as it stretched on for miles. Good case. Corner cases. Parlor, patio, nook, office, library, pantry. Christopher Clark, age 25, suspect list. Isn't this kind of weird? Anyway. He had looked high and low in all of the rooms. He had searched every corner in each of the tombs. In this particular case, he had checked every space. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. Keep left. He looked and he looked under beds and in nooks. He questioned the maids, he questioned the cooks. It was already over when he spoke to the chauffeur, who told him new clues were found only in books. So tome after tome that the library loaned, and the books that he had already owned were searched from their covers all the way through. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. Tinder cipher. Renamed Draft Tie Sixes. He changed all the letters in the lines that he found. He checked all the colors of the spines that were bound. He doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting and found that the diction of each word was sound. Draft the sixes. Mary, Mary, Gates, Gates, right, right. Draft the sixes, shift extras, the fix. Okay. He stayed up all night and studied the maps. He laid out the floor plans and measured the gaps. And if his director laid out the floor plans and measured the gaps. And if his trajectory was considered a trajectory, it was nothing short of a full mental lapse. Sledgehammer Foz. A man obsessed and cuckoo, too, they would say as he would wander through. The best medicine is not yet evidence. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. And having read this book so many times, having scored over each of its cryptic lines, have you exhausted your search? Have you seen all the signs? Or is there perhaps something new, something overlooked but now in view? Have you finally found it? Could it really be true? If it's a new clue, you know what to do. This book was wow, like, no wonder the detective read this book and like, imagine you go missing and then this book that you made like 6 months ago and just hadn't published yet comes out 6 months after you've gone missing, and it has this in it, and the detective has been searching the manor for you. Have a good night, Franks. Suspect is minor. The suspect is minor. The suspect is major. These are... Suspect is major. The suspect is a key. So I'm starting to think there's something in this. The suspect is a key. A major? Was it mean? Okay. Like, so if you look at this, this is typed, right? But this is handwritten. Very clearly handwritten. Whereas this looks typed. So this is a lie, but this is the truth if we follow the rules of this area, right? Red, green, violet, blue. Page A, word X. Page C, word A. Page 8, word Y. Page Z, word X. Assume page count starts on title pages. What? Sure? What is happening in this book right now? Wait a sec. Wait, this is... Okay, well, you know what? We have a magnifying glass for reading. Let's go over this with a fine-tooth comb. All he needed was to find a new clue. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. If he knew what to do, he'd likely tell you, for you are looking for a new clue too. So this is the same as the last page, so I don't think there's going to be anything here. This looks suspicious, though. I mean, look at this. He had retraced his sketches and studied the files, reviewed all his cases and gone through the piles of the evidence, present and precedence evident, and then retraced his steps as it stretched on for miles. Depart. For Clark, Rose, Richard. Well, this is just the same page twice. Corner cases. Parlor, patio, nook, office, library, pantry. A smudge? 514. Wait, they're numbers. 8, 12, 1, 3. Oh no, not 4, 9, 6, 2. What? Wait, wait, what is happening? Wait, this book, wait a sec. This kid's book has citations? I don't think these are citations. Wait. Okay, so what's one? All. Okay. Is this a sentence? All? Where's 2? 4, 9. 11, 7, 10. Where's 2? That's 3. All something corner. Each of the tombs. Oh, there it is. All checked. Corner. Case. Then 5. Room. Or is that a comma? That might be a comma. Or, no, probably. We'll go with rooms for now. And if it does make sense, we can remove it. Rooms. And we're looking at 6. Had all checked corner case rooms. Oh, A. Checked corner case rooms. Corner cases. Parlor, patio, nook, office, library, pantry. All checked corner case rooms had a 7 or is 8 low case clue. That's 10. Found in rooms. All checked corner case rooms had a low case clue found in the rooms. A low case clue. Low case clue. I'll check corner case rooms at a low case clue. Office, library. All checked ones, though, so not the library. But the patio, nook, office, pantry? Patio, nook, office, pantry. Okay. But is that... Okay. Alright. Can't keep left. I mean, that's a map of the estate. That's a rook. In the tomb? This looks like the tomb. He looked and he looked under beds and in nooks. He questioned the maids, he questioned the cooks. It was already over when he spoke to the chauffeur, who told him new clues were found only in books. The Tanner Fork. Hey, apples, bananas, and oranges. That's, what was requested in OneNote. So, tome after tome that the library loaned, and the books that he had that he already owned were searched from their covers all the way through. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. Tender Cipher. Uncle Ah. Aren't these book titles kind of weird? Like, they feel like they should mean something, but they don't. There's no... I don't see any numbers. Draft the sixes, shifted... Wait. Draft the sixes, shifted extras, the fixed stars. Oh, it's an anagram. The fixed stars. That's a book. That's the book from... for the observatory. Uncle Ah. Honestly, I'm terrible at anagrams. Lunar renamed. Tinder Cipher. What's a book? What books? The Red Prince? Wait. Books. The Red Prince? And then Draft the Sixes is, the Fixed Stars. Lunar Renamed is... I might need to work on that one. And then Uncle Ah. Isn't that a new clue? Wait, but the book's referencing itself? It's what does it mean? Like, okay, so there's something in each of these books. And let's see. It's red. Maybe the color matters. So red, 6 stars is blue. This is, let's see, whatever renamed is green. And then the new clue is purple. Oh, actually, the book cover is purple. Maybe you can base it off the color. He changed all the letters in the lines that he found. He checked all the colors of the spines that were bound. He doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting and found that the diction of each word was sound. What's up with this? He's holding a map, like, he's holding the blueprints of the estate. He has a sledgehammer and a vase. He's in the first room. Record. Like, do I take a sledgehammer and a vase in the first room? Now you can see the 4 different books. A man obsessed and cuckoo too, they would say as he would wander through. The best medicine is not yet evidence. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. Having read this book so many times, having scoured over each of its cryptic lines, have you exhausted your search? Have you seen all of the signs? No, probably. Wait. X to Y. X to Y to Z to A to B to C. Assume page count starts on title pages. Green, red, green, violet, blue. Oh, and that's the 4 books. So that's saying, okay, so in each of these 4 books, assume page counts, page A, word X. So then, dead end, seen all the signs. Dead end, major key, dead end C. Major key. What? Obviously, we have the split major. Does this mean something? No, maybe? Library. Page A, word X. So we need X to Y to Z, A to B to C. Assume page count starts on tile pages. Dead end 2? Major key? What does it mean? This one I have no idea. What? What the fuck? Alright, I did not expect this book to be so... The suspect is A. Key. This book to be so rich in puzzling, you know? Something overlooked but now in view. Have you finally found it could really be true? If it's a new clue, you know what to do. Each. I wonder... The dead end is C. Seen all the signs. So does that mean dead end is C? Like, that's a dead end. Is that C? Like, are we trying to get numbers here? What does that mean, though? Like, is this I wonder... Is that... Shit, is that somewhere? The metro stations pages? Is that somewhere? I'm not sure. Alright, well, I guess we have something to think about. Seen all the signs. Round 8. Depart. Keep left. Tanner Fork. Dead end. Record. Each stop. Record each stop. On the way. Wait. Wait. Record each stop on the way. What are the first ones? Route 8. Route 8. Depart. Keep left. To Tanner Fork. Right. Right turn. These are directions. Dead end. Record each stop on the way. So from Route 8, you depart, keep left until Tanner Fork, then you take a right turn until you hit a dead end, and you record each stop on the way. Have I seen a metro sign? Anywhere? This is unhinged. I'm half convinced I'm still missing something in this book, you know? Like, there's probably another thing that I haven't... Dead cases. Lavatory, closet, attic, furnace, solarium. Interesting. Like, imagine getting this book the first time without having the magnifying glass. Let's see, what could you get? You could get all the signs. You could get that. You could read corner cases fine. You would never get the hidden message here, which was all checked corner case rooms had a low case clue found in the rooms. You'd never get that. I mean, this might be something. I'm not sure. You can't really read this. But, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, this has totally derailed my train of thought. I don't really know what's going on, right? What was I doing? I kind of want to draft all the classrooms. It's a classroom that's kind of facing the wrong way. This is fun. So now we're at grade 3, this periodic table. What is the assignment for this one, right? suspicious. I've never questioned the existence of the vases before. Can I take a sledgehammer to one of them? There's vases here as well. Don't look at gas missile. Oh, hey, it's this one. Okay. What was this? Okay. Oh, that's 4 out of 7. This guy said... I hope this isn't a political statement. So this is... Oh, wait, okay. So this is the island that we are on, right? The 3 realms. This is the primary 3 realms. Right there. Araha, Orinda Aries, and Arch Aries. That's the primary 3 realm, okay? Which I know what those sigils are. I have a... You know what? Let's go to paint. Let's fill this out ourselves. Let's go to class, folks. Let's go to class. Oops. Okay. What we're gonna do? I'm gonna fill this geography worksheet out. Teach me something. What are the provinces of the world of blueprints? Provinces? These aren't provinces. These are realms. At least get your terms straight. Okay. Oh, sorry. Relzum? Yeah, Relzum. You got it. Good job. Okay. So, alright, let me just share my screen here. Okay, so here we are. Let's go for a larger brush here. Alright, it is hard to write on this. Okay. So we know by this book here what the 3 realms here are. Okay, so we have this one here, the hourglass, and this is Araha. Araha. Here we have a poorly drawn room, and this is Fen Aries. Wait, no, this isn't Fen Aries. This is... Oh no, I need to recheck that book out. This is the old realm. This is the old realm. Whatever the middle realm used to be called. It's now called Fen Aries. This is now Fen Aries. Something like that. But no, I think you lose the C. Whatever. Anyway. But this is the old symbol. And then, I think. And then this is going to be Arch Aries. I chose a poor place to write this. Arch Aries, and that is going to be the mountain. That makes sense. Okay. So, we have that. It's great. Now what? So let's go back to the game here. Now let's look at the students' answers. So, got 5 out of 7. This is correct, I know. But these two are wrong. Right? Let's look at this. 5 out of 7. Correct, correct. I mean, this could be right, I guess. That's nuance. That's Orindia as a whole. So one of these symbols... Oh! Oh! Wait! Oh! I hope this isn't a political statement! I understand what they're talking about now. So, remember, Finn Ares, the Finns took over the middle, like, the original middle realm of the, like, Ares Island, right? In the Bloody Civil War. So and the book I have is the first edition from talking about the original realms. So this, I hope this isn't a political statement, is they wrote the original rune here. This is the original one. Which means, so not the Finn Ares realm, rune, whatever it is. They wrote the original runes, right? That's why I hope this isn't a political statement was written. Because the student was not recognizing that Finn Ares was now controlled. Oh, shit. Okay. If this is 4 out of 7, we know this is correct and this is correct. So 4 out of 7. So 3 of these would be wrong. 5 out of 7. This is wrong, so that's 1. And this is wrong too. So it's this. So it's this configuration, and then this goes to here, and that goes to there. Okay. And so what we can do then is we can give this... So Finn Ares has this terribly drawn symbol. The arch is this. That looks more like Pac-Man. These kids suck at runes? What do you mean, in terms of their grade? This is the rune there, and then this Tetris piece there. Oh, wait, and right here we need this diamond. I believe this is the correct geography worksheet. Okay, so then if we go here, we can actually name all of these. So this is nuance. Okay. I chose a poor place to write it. Oops. Over here, Vera. So this is Vera. Morojai. And then Koranica. That's terrible. Korarica. Oh my god. I hate writing on like this. Alright. Okay. Assignment completed. Wow. I mean, so I realized, I don't know, this is honestly really cool to me. I'm quite fond of this. I feel very, like, this is kind of sick. So we've pieced together, we now know what everything is. I love the political statement. I think this is, like, I hope this isn't a political statement. This is, like, such a good line. Because geography. This is the Finn Ares geography. Mountains. So Araha, Arch Ares, yeah. And then Finn Ares. So yeah, so you can tell. Isn't it kind of weird that the 8 is sideways? Have I done this one? Yeah. Classrooms are great world building? Yeah. Early laboratory, sure. Green Nook, storeroom. Okay, I wouldn't mind getting storeroom out of the pool. What laboratory do we get? Each time you eat an apple, a letter will be delivered to the mailroom. Let's do that. So we'll get, because letters are from Randolph, which may contain hints. I'm slightly worried that they're going to be useless at this point, but because I feel like I've done a lot, but you never know. The blue box contains gems. All statements that contain more than one B are true. The letter B appears twice on the box that contains the gems. Wait. I hate these ones. Okay, so if this is true, then one of these is false. If this is true, then also means contain more than one B are true. Then this would also be true, so this would have to be false. Which would mean that would work, because the blue box doesn't have more than one, or the letter B appears twice in the box contains gems. So that's false, because unless it counts that, which I don't think it is. If this is false, then this is also false, which would make this true, which would mean this has the gems. Uh-oh. Okay, if this is true, also means more than one B are true, then this would be true, that would be false, and it'd be in the blue box. If this is false, all statements that contain more than one B are false, that'd be false, that'd be true. Okay, wait, let's tackle this. So if this is true, the letter B appears twice on the box that contains the gems. There's only one box that appears twice on, which is this. So if that's true, then this would have to be false, and then that would be false. This is false. Isn't this just a 50-50? Wait, there's some logic. Wait a sec. All statements contain more than one B. Okay, so what if this counts as having two Bs? Then, if this is true, then this... Or, sorry, if this is false, then this must also be false. This would be false. So that's not possible. So if this is true, the blue box contains gems. Well, then the blue box contains gems. So I'm going to say it's the blue box. Fuck. Bro, no, man. That was a rude puzzle. Okay. This looks like straight out of a horror game. Just gonna say it. Look at this. Draw two things that share all but one letter of their name. Acorn and corn. Okay. Plain. Wait. Rye. I mean, I understand these puzzles. So this one is clever. I have no idea what this bottom thing is supposed to be. Uh oh, that is a security door. I can't get through. I have not found much in the way of items at all. I think I was so rattled by a new clue that I have not been drafting intelligently at all. Alright, so let's head to the corridor here in the corner. Guess I can open this. So I don't think it ever has items, so it probably doesn't matter too much. Oh, reroll dice. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. Man. A new clue came out after her disappearance, so it's probably just a lore book. Aunt who has not bought the book yet. You know what? It's so real, dude. So real. So this is when the Finns came to power. It's all the slides. This is detailing the revolution. The Finns coming to power. And this is the interesting one. The Finns destroyed the rail network. That's what's happening here, I think. They're destroying the rail network. Because it used to be there was a rail network that connected everything. History worksheet, multiple choice. Who was the first crowned ruler of Finn Ares? Prince Learson died. Desolus IV was the ruler of Berindia. So it's General Tuscan. Which state in Finn Ares is named after a historical figure? Horus. Wouldn't it be Horus? How many sons did the fourth king of Berindia have? 60 and 6. I don't think so. How long did the War of the Fifth Era last? The entire era. Which realm did not ally with Finn Ares during the war? Arch Ares, Araha, Nuance. What flag was forbidden to be flown at full staff after the war? The black flag. Banner of House Learson. No. Flag of Surrender. That one making sense. 4 out of 6. Why is this? Oh, 67%, but this is just 4 out of 6. General Tuscan, Rankin, 16-6. That's wrong. There's no way it's true. 22 years. Araha, black flag. So the black flag is true. Okay, this one's incorrect, we know. So one of these, Horus is correct. Entire era. This is correct. Right. So I think this first one is correct. General Tuscan. So that's correct. This is correct. For sure. And then 2 of these others are correct and 2 of them are wrong. If you look here, also 4 out of 6. So we know this is wrong, so that means 4 of these are right. This is right. So then 3 of these are right. I think Horus is right. Then just be these. 2 of these are right. I think it's 2. Probably. Probably 2? I'm not actually sure. Is right. If it's 2, then it would be the wrong ones here would be Reddington, and then one of these. I don't know how much it matters. Oh, Tuscan. That's wrong. That's wrong. And then the rest of these are right. So it's 22 years Araha, black flag. And if you go here, this is wrong, and this is wrong. So it's... You know, I like how they give you these sheets, probably knowing full well, what you're going to do with them. Okay. Alright, like, they give you just the starting sheet. Okay, I'm just gonna fill this out real quick. So it is, General Teskin. I don't know why the music just suddenly cut out. Horus, 2, 22 years, Araha, and the Black Flag. Blueprints, history lesson. They did a good job in the world building of this game. It's fun. Okay, let's see our apple. Interesting. 3 6. Wrong. Correct. Wrong. Okay. Alright, anyway, no, we're not taking this. We have 9 redraws. We can do better than this. No. Commissary not bad. I want to go to another classroom, to be honest. Observatory isn't bad. No, we can do better than this. Come on. Passageway. You know what? I'll take a passageway, just because it allows me to explore more. The game clearly did not want to give me a classroom. Chamber of Mirrors. It's okay. Do the conference room here. Vault. Dark room. Weight room. I don't really want a weight room myself. The vault would get me a rook, but I'd be broke and I'd have only one avenue forward into the conference room, which I haven't looked at. I don't like that. I guess the dark room is the safest. It's not a security door at the other side. That's good. Neither is this. Perfect. Solarium Reading Nook. Oh, the Reading Nook, I think, will allow me to draft another library, maybe? I'm not sure. Let's look. It does. But I also kind of want the boiler room. I mean, I don't need the boiler room. I'd only want it for the expansion. Fine. Because it allows me to go in all these directions. Commissary. Sure. Yeah, I guess I kind of want to get to the antechamber, don't I? That is a thing. I haven't cared about it in so long, I kind of forgot it is a thing, but it is a thing. Do you, though? I'm impartial. Algebra. Advanced functions. Square. Diamond. What? Remember, don't square till you're there. I learned this lesson eventually. Oh god, these are horrific. What is this puzzle going to eventually become? Five, then 2 squared, or 5 times 2, that's 10, then squared is 100, 105, then minus 95 is 10, then squared is 100. Okay, I understand this, but what's this? Is that the rounding? That's the sum. Oh my god, that's rounding up and rounding down. So this is, take 59.6, you round it up to 60, round this down. Wait, no. There's 3 lines. And these should... This is round down. What is this? How do you get 40? Like this is... So if this is 59, to get 40... You have to have 99. Oh, but this is a C. Okay. Alright, wait a sec. I just realized I'm looking at a bad student. Alright, 1 second. Alright, 1 second. These guys don't necessarily know what they're doing. Alright. Man, I'm getting so many letters to the mailroom. This is great. Okay, this classroom doesn't seem quite as important. Oh god, that's calculus. That's the area under the curve. Oh no. Why does it want to know that? Why, wait a sec. Yeah, that's the Riemann hypothesis. I'm mildly concerned about that, to be honest. Branda. Great chance of finding items in green rooms, sure. Sledgehammer. Ooh, well, if we get stuck, I can always take a sledgehammer. Ah, it's locked. Great. To the fucking, vase in the first room and see if that does anything. Alright, we have a lot of money. I might be able to buy something here. A shovel. I can buy a couple keys and some gems, because I'm low on gems. Honestly, I think my goal in this run, more than getting into the antechamber, is to just get all of the classrooms. I am way more invested in these classrooms than I thought I would be. Observatory, closed exhibit, kennel. Let's do the kennel. Hi, Doc. Wait a sec. I have a shovel. Where can I dig? No, don't tell me I can't dig anywhere. No, I want to spend this key. Classroom. Hell yeah. Alright, what do we got now? Oh no. Is this another language translation game? Alright, every puzzle game doesn't need... I shouldn't have to translate a language in every goddamn puzzle game, okay? This is called Take a Screenshot Zone. Early Arahants did not use any verbs, so today the rare usage of verbs are comprised almost entirely of loanwords and are mainly used to describe physical actions. Whack. Hello, can you teach me a new word? Ajlor will teach new lore. Uin uet. I'll swim it down. I won't read it. Trunk of the tree is small. How do you not use any verbs? I don't know, they're weird. Acceptable. Vin trade. Alright, 5 out of 6 is good enough for me. You should remember the Arahan terms for these. Let's see, they did something different. Vin Traven. Let's see. They got something, the first 4 right, though. Event. Oh, I see. This guy failed the first one. What's that? Okay. I don't think this one is quite as important, but I have screenshots of the correct answers, so it's fine. Fuck. Shit. Another locked door. This is kind of a problem. That was a grade 7. That was a grade 8. We have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 classrooms. We're almost there. Where's there? No one knows, but we're almost somewhere. The light's gonna go out. Ah, it's locked. God damn it, man. I've had just the worst luck with locked doors this run. Fine, I have to go buy a key at the commissary. I'm kind of broke after that, so... Alright, shovel, I can dig in here. According to Reddit, there are no human languages that don't have verbs. Who says these are humans? It's a bold assumption you're making there. Alright, we're looking for the last classroom. Have a good night, Glenn. You know, music room gives keys. That's not bad. Security's also not bad. You're pretty sure you're 95% done Celeste base game? Nice. Now we're looking for the classroom. Showroom, I'm too broke for that. Office, study, fuck you. The nerve to offer these in this run. Just the nerve. I don't care. Doesn't matter. Study doesn't matter. I wouldn't be able to get everything anyway. Damn, this last, thingamajig is proving. Offered you to study because you're going to school? No, it offered me to study because it's being a dick. What is this? We're in language class. Learn Araha. Okay. Free key, gems, apples are extra delicious. That actually would have been nice to have, but oh well. Alright, let's hope these aren't all security doors. Alright, they aren't. Awesome. Mailroom. Or we redraw. I mean, the mailroom's kind of interesting because of all the letters to read, but I think we just redraw. So I want classroom. More gems. Very nice. Broken lever. This might be locked and now I'm stuck. Yeah. Should have done the mailroom. At least I would have had something to read. Fuck! No! The last classroom! Do we go break open the piggy bank? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need so many steps, though. I could go to the dining room. I could go break open the piggy bank and then get steps in the dining room. And then I could buy keys, and we'd have two avenues forward and a chance to get the classroom. You know what? Sure, let's do that. Here's hoping the dark room doesn't ruin everything. Well, I always have the spare green room as a progression point, right? So. I'm sorry, Piggy. Can only be broken once? Oh, I don't really want to do it. Will I have enough steps? I have the dining room next door. Holy moly, that's a lot of money. Damn, I've given that much to the chapel? Eesh. I feel kind of bad about that one, I'm not gonna lie. I feel really bad about that one. That pig didn't deserve it. Oh my. Aw, I feel so bad. I just killed that pig for no reason. They have no keys left to sell. I'm a monster. Wait, we have shovel opportunities. Come on, I just need a key. Not a coin. I need a key. I have coins. Damn it. Fuck. And look for keys that are just around. Everything in the... Yeah. I just ran into so many locked doors this run. It's so unfortunate. Man, I really kind of want the last classroom. I'm not gonna lie. Isaac. You. Oh. You? Oh! Oh, shit. A microchip? What? I did not think I would find that here. Okay. Let's go and try the... Oh, you know, Ravane is probably gonna be... Yeah, deactivated. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say. I was curious, but then I was like... Second thingy. Yeah, second thingy. Interesting. So I need to find a metro map somewhere. Like a map of a metro. Man, I can't believe I'm out of keys. It sucks. What a way to go. I don't think I'm gonna find any just walking around either. You know, I just had a brilliant idea. I didn't accomplish that much important on this run. That is like I didn't get anything that lasts between runs. So we could bring the piggy back to life because so he doesn't die in vain. I'm pretty sure because when the game crashed before, it didn't save the run. I had to redo the run. So if I just close the game, the pig comes back to life, and this run never happened. Yeah, I don't think you can pick up any items while in the dark room. What are you squinting like that for, Missile? Don't you want the innocent pig to come back to life? I don't see any keys anywhere. You do? Which is why it'd be even funnier if I just walked out this door. And the pig was dead forever. Ooh, but I'd miss all the mailroom letters. Ouch. Alright, well, goodbye, Piggy. It was an honor. I'm kind of sad I didn't get the final classroom. Stately campus. Okay. Alright, just now it's 2 a.m. I think this is a very reasonable place to call it. What a stream. What a stream. Progress was certainly made. You know, I'm pretty sure I could go to the 46th room and pretty much whenever I want. GG's pressing the button. Ah, fuck off. I think that'll do it for me here tonight, folks. I'll be back on Friday with more stuff.